Welcome. When you're ready to download the NarpsUK app, you'll need to go to Play Store or App Store and type in the search bar NarpsUK. That will bring up the link. Once you're downloaded, there's a couple of pages just talking to you about the app, and then you'll have a sign up page or sign in if you have a username and password. If you've joined using a desktop, then you'll have or if you join NARPS, you'll have a username and password. So click that, put in your existing username and password, and when you go through, you'll land up on this page. This is the overview page, or the today page on the app. So let me talk you through this. First of all, at the top, you've got good morning. Here's your day at a glance. It'll have today's date. If you click the view all button, that will give you your bookings for today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 2 completed. There's 5 bookings on there. And it says on here, 2 out of 5 completed. I'm up next, which will take you to the same page. So let's go back there. So on each booking, it will tell you your customer name, pet's name, what service you're offering, like dog walking or home boarding, the time of the walk or the pop-in. It says first here because if you had a client that wanted a pop-in, say for a cat, at 10 a.m. and then 4 p.m, this would say first, and the next one further down the page will say second. You can click on the pet's details here, call the owner directly. It gives you the full address because the postcode, so you know where you're going next. Will be the next booking. If you need directions, just tap the directions icon, and that'll take you to your map section on your phone, and then you can press start journey. Once you finish this job, if you click on the mark job complete, send client completed job notification. If you want to do that, click yes, and that'll bring up the client's email address, and in here you can just put whatever you want for the title and whatever you want underneath, if you can say it's a good booking, whatever, and send email. So it says success, the email's been sent, and that job has now dropped to the bottom of the list. So now you've got 3 jobs that are completed out of your 5. Okay, so now it says 3 out of 5 completed. So that's that section. Further down here, we've got the booking section, and on here, you can show today's jobs, the week's jobs, the month's jobs, or if you want to filter by a particular date range or the pet's name or customer name, you can do that as well and do a search for that. Let's go back to the bookings. To add a booking on the app, you can either add a single booking or a multiple. So a single is a set date period, say Monday to Friday dog walking, and that would be on one invoice. The multiple booking is if you, for example, invoiced your client at the end of the month. So you might start off with the 1st of August to the 31st of August, and in between every Tuesday and Thursday, and you would click the multiple booking. When you go to single booking, you basically select a client that you would have already inserted, click the pets. This person's got 2. The reason you have to do this because it might only be one of the dogs being serviced, but we'll say 2, done. Service buyer, if you had a list of staff or helpers or family or pets, as you can choose whoever's servicing this particular booking. And then you've got booking date, we'll put today. And then you just carry on through here, the start date of the booking, the end date, service provided, walk time or feed time, how long it's for, how much it is per day. So in financials, you want to be adding, it's because I haven't filled the other things and it won't let me fill I won't do that now. But basically, if you filled them in, you then put the cost per day, go through, you can add deposits, discounts, whatever, and then add the booking, but I'm not going to do that. So let's come out of here. So next you've got your clients. If you click that, it would show you all your clients' details, pets' details, your calendar, on your calendar. So that's today again, but you can choose any date on here or put selected dates. Your schedule, again, it's the same things really. It shows you what bookings you've got. So again, you can put the date range, but this is for today. And it just shows you can print this off if you want to and take the schedule with you. The ad appointment's quite interesting. So let's say for today, if I had a dentist appointment, we'll put it in for today and we'll add the time as, say, 3 this afternoon, 3:19. So we'll add that. It says appointment added successfully, and now we've got 6 bookings instead of the 5. So if we go to view all, during your day, when you're servicing your others, it's put in time orders. So this the next booking I've got, is it says on here, is 3 p.m. These are all fictitious, by the way. They're just ones we put in for testing. And then it's slotted my dentist appointment in that I just added for 3:19, and then it goes on to a 5 p.m. one. So that's quite useful if you're out and about and you've got, say, a meet and greet, you're meeting a new client, then you can add that through the add appointment, and it will just slot that in during your day, telling you what time you need to be there. And that's added to your schedule and calendar too. Pet sitters, so if you've got any staff workers, if you want to put family members or whatever, you can add them there. The invoicing section. So if we go to the second invoice here, outstanding 1,550, but we want to add a deposit. At the bottom of that invoice there, you've got the pound sign. If you touch that, and we'll put in £200. Today's date, method of payment, card, update. So now you've got deposit paid £200, and it tells you that the grand total was 1,550, and now it's outstanding 1,350. Let's say tomorrow you received that in payment, you would then tap the second box here next to the pound sign, and it says balance paid. We'll change that to yes. Date paid, we'll put today again. Card payment again, and update. And now this has changed it to green instead of red because it's fully paid, and you can see that. If we go to another one where it hasn't been paid and you want to send an invoice to them or a reminder, click the box and click send invoice. And now the invoice has been sent to remind the client they need to pay. So that's the invoice section. Your financials. You've got tabs at the top just telling you your income, your outgoings, overview of your business and account, profit and loss, and client values, which is quite interesting. It tells you which of your clients has given you the most amount of money within a set date period. So that's quite useful. But really, the financials section, you're better off using on the desktop version, because especially on a laptop or a PC rather than on a phone. But anyway, and the last one, I guess, is the help section. Anything you need help with, if you go to how to use this app, and it will take you through each section, telling you how to make a booking, use the calendar, schedule. And if there's anything you're not sure about at the bottom, you've got our email address, our phone number, and WhatsApp support, and you can use that and just ask any questions. So I hope that gives you a good insight into the app, and I hope to speak to you again soon.